your goal is not in her. She's a
Halo semuanya, kembali lagi ketemu sama Sen di sini. Dan kali ini gue akan mainkan game yang baru selesai saja gue download, yaitu The Sinking City. Game ini mengingatkan gue dengan film Atlantis, yaitu kota yang ada di bawah laut. Jadi The Sinking City juga judulnya mirip-mirip ya. Jadi adalah kota yang tenggelam. Jadi mungkin kota ini ada di bawah laut, gue nggak tahu juga. Dari berdasarkan yang gua baca dari prolog di websitenya The Sinking City, ini menceritakan tentang open world investigator dan ada horor-horornya juga sedikit. Jadi kita berperan sebagai Charles W. Reed ya, yang berperan sebagai investigator yang diundang datang dari dari Boston, dari Boston, dan dia datang ke apa ya namanya ya? Oakmont, Massachusetts ya. Dan kita diminta menyelidiki alasan kenapa kota itu jadi banjir ya, banjirnya parah, dan kita disuruh menginvestigasi. Dan tapi kita menemukan keanehan nanti di sana. Dan katanya warga city-nya juga jauh lebih desperate dibanding kita pas datang. Karena katanya pas kita datang pun juga kita sudah melihat banyak banget depresi-depresi yang dialami oleh para warga-warganya si Oakmont. So, dibanding lama-lama, gue akan coba mainkan The Sinking City. Semoga kalian terhibur. Oh iya, sebelum gue lupa, jangan lupa yang belum subscribe silahkan di subscribe. Jangan lupa klik tombol loncengnya juga supaya bisa dapat notifikasi video terbaru dari kita. Dan kalau misalkan kalian suka dengan video ini, silahkan di like dan dibagikan ke teman-teman kalian. So biar nggak lama-lama, kita akan lanjut main saja. Gua akan new game. Oke. Nah ini kita berperan sebagai Charles W. Reed ya, atau Misteri, si sang investigator. Mungkin bekas mantan army ya, dari US Navy, tadi ada tulisannya soalnya. Dan ini nggak tahu dia panik kenapa. Dan ini ada fotonya cahaya ya, nyala. Oh, fotonya berubah jadi darah. Dan dari yang gue baca dari websitenya, ini juga menentukan jalan cerita dengan pilihan-pilihan yang kita pilih ya. Jadi game-gamenya bisa multiple ending kayaknya sih. Loh, itu rohnya keluar. Oh enggak, gue pikir rohnya keluar gitu. Nah ini kita di dalam kapalnya di dalam laut, tapi dia bisa napas. Dan itu ada apa? Cerit gede banget. Nah, itu di bawah tuh ada kotanya tuh. Kotanya memang tenggelam berarti ya. Atau memang benar-benar tenggelam atau tidak ya. Dan kita terbangun lagi si Charles Reed-nya. Yes, kita sudah bisa gerak ya. Bagi teman-teman yang mau mainin game ini juga, nanti gua akan kasih linknya di deskripsi. Kalian bisa cek di Steam ya, kalau untuk PC. Kalau misalnya di PS4 bisa dicek di PS Store. Kalau Xbox gua kurang tahu karena gua nggak mainin Xbox sih. Dan di sini gua mainkan dengan PC, tapi masih pakai controller DS4 ya. So ini grafiknya ciamik, grafiknya bagus. Kita terbangun di dalam kamar kapal kayaknya. Ada orang. Apa itu? Gunpowder, coil spring, shell casing. Ini bisa ngedak ya.
Take your belongings off my ship first.
Disuruh ngambil barang-barang kita dulu sebelum keluar. Ini folding kamera. Nah, ini ada surat dari J. van der Berg. Ini orang Belanda. Kepada Tuan Charles Reed. Nanti akan gua kasih terjemahannya aja di samping, biar kalian enak ya. Oke, new case, Frosty welcome. Kita bisa cek informasinya Facebook ya. Mind's eye to see the unseen. Ngeliat apa itu? Follow the omens. Iya, karena di sini menceritakan si Charles yang sebagai investigator, jadi kita harus cari bukti-bukti yang menuju ke kasusnya. Nah, ini kita ada pistol.
Hope I never have to use it. But something tells me I will.
Oke, dia sudah punya pistol. Key evidence collect. Ya, jadi kita datang sini karena kita juga dapat vision, dapat penglihatan kalau misalkan kota ini tenggelam.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Oh, ini bisa pilih-pilih senjata ya. Oh, ini bisa di aim. Dari yang gue baca dari infonya, kita bisa ngebunuh NPC. Tapi katanya kalau kita bunuh NPC itu, oh ini bisa reload. Kalau kita bunuh NPC itu, kita punya mental health-nya kurang katanya.
Never trust a tourist
Mungkin karena dia
advertisement.
merasa bersalah kali ya. Ini ada 8. Yep. Ada batu bata, buat apaan ini dilempar? Ini tanda kamera. Oh, kita bisa motret. Cari posisinya bagus dikit, angle-nya. Oke. Mantap. Alright. Sepertinya sudah semua. Nah, ini kan sudah kebuka tuh.
Now get out.
Dan sekarang kita diusir.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Siapa ini?
Johannes van der Berg.
Oh, ini
At
si Van
your
der Berg-nya.
service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes.
Johannes.
But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont.
Nah, kita sudah sampai di
Glass now
Oakmont
is
ya.
not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place.
Jadi tempatnya
It's
tuh
unique
nggak
geographical
gampang
position,
dicari ya ternyata ya.
And the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
The flood. Ya kan ada banjir kan?
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
You
Jadi
said you
sudah
know
6 bulan
someone
ya,
who
sudah
helped
setengah
me with
tahun.
my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Robert Throckmorton, namanya susah banget
I
sih.
find Mr. Throgmorton.
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
Devil Reefs
Is it-
Hotel.
Sounds charming.
Nama
Don't
hotelnya
judge a
yang
book by its
serem ya.
cover, Mr. Reed.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places?
Kita dikasih map.
Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Oke, goodbye.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No, no. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Serem bener. Oke, gue lupa kasih tahu ke kalian kalau misalkan game ini bersetting waktunya di tahun 1920. Jadi ini
We'll
sudah
meet again, Mr.
jadul ya. Ini kita bisa lompat-lompat. Oh, bisa manjat. Bisa ke air nggak? Duduh. Itu yang di sebelah kamera gua pasti ada health bar ya, kayaknya sih. Ini bisa berenang loh. Situ ada rumah. Ada kapal tenggelam. Loh, ini ada berdarah. Oh, ada binatang. Ada binatang atau apa sih tuh? Tadi di badan-badannya. Kayak ada apa? Oktopus gitu ya. Tentakel.
Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us. Join in, newcomer.
Kita
Praise the
disuruh
sea with
doa.
us.
Oh iya, bisa mukul ya, gue lupa. Bisa lari. Oh, yang apa ini? Gurita. Dan asiknya game open world itu kita bisa explore ya. Kalian bisa explore kemana aja kalian mau. Tuh, kayak gitu. Ini ngapain juga gua explore sampai sini sih? Oh iya, kita bisa cek map nggak ya? Oke, ini find Robert Throckmorton. Nah iya. Pin, oh bisa dipin ya. Sama Devil's Reef Hotel. Oh, ini ada skillnya juga ya. Kalian bisa tambahkan dan kembangkan skillnya. Dan ini map. Ya si port. Ini mapnya gede loh. Tuh, gede loh. Iya gede loh. Pikir kecil gitu. Kita ke city port aja ya. Oke, arahnya ke sana pokoknya. Mungkin kita sedikit ngobrol-ngobrol dulu sama warga ya.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am.
Oh ini si Robert Throgmorton nih.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator. Just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well,
Tapi mukanya
perhaps we
ini ya,
can help each other.
sedih kayak gorila ya.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding
PI itu
people is kind of a
private
specialty.
investigator ya.
Is it? Well, Albert was part
Kayak
of the
apa?
expedition
Detektif
expedition.
swasta
This
gitu.
useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
You don't believe
Aneh ya.
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouther-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Nih anaknya si Albert lagi ngilang ya. Tapi si Charlesnya malah nanyain soal penglihatan.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Ternyata kriminalitasnya meninggi ya. Your features are unusual. Ini kalau diomongin soal mukanya dia marah nggak ya? I can try to find Albert. Gue coba komentarin mukanya ya.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Jadi menurut dia itu adalah kebanggaannya
Mr.
malah.
Throgmorton, let me
Oke,
help.
kita coba cari Albert
Rather
ya.
good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera,
You
you
have
have a
point.
point,
Bener.
newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means
Oh,
fine.
fine.
I was saying,
We have a
We
deal.
have a deal.
I see. Thank you.
Vera. Vera artinya fine ya, baik-baik saja.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Tane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything.
Oh
This
yeah.
fisherman supposedly brought him to the house.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Oke,
As much as
kebanyakan
I'm
nanya
enjoying
sama
the
dia
weather,
kayaknya
Mr.
galak ya.
Throckmorton,
Kita
it's
coba
time
cari
for me
aja.
to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Fisherman House.
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer, and keep your hands where I can see them.
Newcomer di sini benar-benar nggak nggak diterima dengan baik ya, makanya frosty welcome. Rasanya tuh dingin banget. Oke, kita harus cari info nih.
It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Aduh. Nggak apa-apa. Itu ada apa? Oh, bisa dipukul ya? Oh, bisa dipukul. Ada aja. Bunyi apa tuh? Titania lifeboat.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Albert Throckmorton Will. Oh, ada surat dari si Albert ya. Surat menyatakan ada sesuatu ya yang mengerikan.
Thing with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Loh, kok gambarnya tadi kayak gitu? Tuh, kan? Kayak gini gitu loh gambarnya loh. Ini ada ikan-ikan. Kita coba
Can't
bicara.
catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Udah, gua nggak mau terlalu banyak air. Tapi kita dapat surat ya. Ternyata kita ketemu surat dari si Albert. Mungkin kita lapor balik ya ke si Mr. Throckmorton. Enak panggil robot aja lah ya. Ini gampang.
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat.
Oh, itu surat wasiat atau surat?
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
Oke, kita sudah kasih ke si Mr. Robert ya. Oh, ini bisa masuk. Oh iya, bisa nyalain ini ya. Bisa nyalain center. Apa ini? Oh, cuman ikan. Oh, ada lantai 2-nya. Oh, ada polisi. Kaget
It
gue.
would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Dan ada noda darah ya. Tuh. Foto kali ya, foto. Tanya polisinya.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Oke.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay.
Gak di hire sih sebenarnya.
What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son.
Oh.
He was unconscious.
Oh, ini yang nemuin.
Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar.
Oke.
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was that or starve.
Where are all the other guys?
Yes. Yang
That's
lain
Paul
kemana ya?
there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton.
Oh, Barry yang
Rascal missed
tadi.
everything, and I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who is
this
Kay?
K you keep mentioning?
Iya, Kay siapa ya?
Outsider, show some respect. Kay is our Lord, our light, our
Astaga.
love.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Nama Tuhannya Kay.
Take care of
Menurut
yourself,
mereka ya.
Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or Kay? Did I kill him?
I don't know
Oke,
you,
bukan
Will.
Ogat ya.
The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
You find place clue. Oh, ini kita bisa masuk ke main A ya, gue lupa kalau kita bisa masuk ke main A ya. Karena ada sesuatu yang nyala pasti.
Choo choo.
Alkohol. Oh, ini si Paul. Foto dulu deh, foto. Jadi ceritanya kan kayak detektif gitu kan, ngambil foto terus dicatat gitu kan. Dan ini, oh ini helm selam yang tadi ya. Ini kalau jatuh, oh itu yang tadi di bawah.
5 cards short of a full house.
Oke.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Ini ada tanda mata
I've
semua
seen
ya.
knives like this before. Masterful work. Seems like prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Ini foto
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Innsmouther. Oh, ada sesuatu ya. Oh, bisa ngelihat. Bener-bener mata batin ya. Bahasanya aneh sih. Jadi banyak suara-suara loh.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Retrocognition allows you to understand events that happened in the past, inspect enough evidence on the scene, and vision will emerge. Oh, kita bisa ngelihat kejadian aslinya ya, kayak gimana. Tuh, dia dapat glimpse-nya kan.
Take this, ape face.
Ape face.
Yeah, run!
Gue sedikit bingung ini. Dia kabur ke sini.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
What's happening?
Oh, kita harus gabungin ini dihitung.
This, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Jadi ketika dia bangun dari ranjang, dia kayak kerasukan gitu, aneh. Jadi dia histeris. Terus yang lain jadi panik. Dan dia melukai salah satu dari mereka dan sampai kabur. Oke, di sini kita harus ke main palace dulu ya. Jadi ini ada beberapa clue yang kita dapatkan. Jadi kita harus susun clue ini. Tadi mental info no. Psychotic outbreak mungkin. Oke. Yang pertama yang gue temukan tadi Albert bangun gak stabil ya. Dan spoking breeze. A flat when wounded. Alright. Oh, bukan. Yes, Albert spread hysteria around him. Okay. I can track down Albert. No. Yes, kita bisa cari dedaknya si Albert ya, menggunakan supernatural sense-nya. Follow the omens. Oh, ini omens-nya. Oke. Omens ke sana. Sini. Oke, dia lari ke sini. Oke, dia lari terus ke sini. Oke, di sini banyak banget tangan-tangan ya. Ini selongsong peluru kita temukan. Itu memang dari sini ya selongsong pelurunya. Oh,
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
oke. Dapat clue kedua. Lewis pursue Albert. No. Lewis may have wanted Albert dead. Anti Throckmorton ternyata. Oke. Kita ke sini. Kita ikutin lagi. Oh, apa ini?
While Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Dia naik ke sini. Oke. Dia masuk sini. Oke. Warehouse. Kita sampai di warehouse. Gak ada apa-apa. Apa ini?
There's something in the pocket.
Bloodstain note. Dia punya utang ternyata. Ini ada darah lagi.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Darahnya masih fresh ya. Tuh. Ini kayaknya harus nyalain center nih. Padlocks. Gunpowder, coil spring. Padlock. Oh, bisa dipukul. Oh, kita menemukan jasad. Apa itu? Ini monsternya nih. Apa itu? Punya tangan, punya kaki. Kayak laba-laba, tapi tangannya kayak tangan orang. Oke, ini siapa nih? Oh iya, ini Albert.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Oke, key evidence collect. Lewis mungkin ada di bar ya, memang. Oh, ini juga ada nih. Makhluk apa dah? Ini apa, ikan paus ya? Ikan paus.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident.
Oke, kita langsung cari bar. Gunpowder. Oh, ini yang tadi kita masuk. Pintu masuknya. Tapi ini nggak bisa dibuka. Kita cari bar. Pasti di sekitar sini ada bar. Nah, under the kill bar. Nah itu dia barnya. Oke, kita sudah sampai di bar. Bisa
I'm
langsung
looking for a
tanya.
man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Rock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess.
Oh, berarti dia tahu nih bartendernya.
He's upstairs. Here's the key.
Dan dia ada di lantai 2.
Got a promise to deal with him once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. I've seen some.
So you met a
wild beast.
No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are K's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember,
dia jual
be a
cure.
coward and live, and brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Bye.
Oke, kita bisa naik ke lantai 2. Kita bisa cari si Lewis Flynn ya.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles
ini
Reed, private investigator.
Si
Mr. Throgmorton hired me to
Inmons.
find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Ugh. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your
Mukanya
gun,
muka
you'll
ikan.
hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Mary'd gone to the sea. So I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that,
Mereka minta balas jasa
remember
tadinya
thing.
sebenarnya.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Tanya mukanya juga ya.
Why do you... Your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
The things you
Berarti
did to
bukan cuma
Albert
dia
don't
doang
look
ya.
like a bloody
Jadi sama
rage.
kayak si Throgmorton
Fatal shot
yang
to the head, a hidden body.
wajahnya
One
berbeda.
might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
Punya dendam ya dia.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
Kita harus milih. I'll think about
This is
it.
not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
Mau disuap kita?
You
No.
think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Tapi pembunuhan tetap aja pembunuhan ya. Gimana guys, kalau kalian bakal milih apa? Laporin ke Robert atau pura-pura nggak tahu ya? Kayak kerasukan gitu kan katanya.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
Ini yang harus dipilih. Ada 4 pilihan ya. Pembunuhnya sudah mati, pembunuhnya ada di bar. Terus kita kasih tahu kalau misalkan ada creature yang aneh, makhluk aneh pokoknya yang di sekitar sini, atau kita pergi. Apa yang akan kita pilih? Sebenarnya ya wajar sih memang keluarga Innsmouthers-nya benci sama keluarga Throgmorton. Tapi menurut gua pembunuhan tetap aja pembunuhan.
Just as I suspected,
Laporin aja deh.
Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
Oh iya, karena kita sudah selesaikan kasusnya si Albert, jadinya kita bisa minta bantuan ke dia ya.
Mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions. and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Geological expedition.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert is...
Oh, ekspedisinya si Albert.
His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Professor Doe.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
We weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed,
Memang mencurigakan.
I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know.
Powerful banget sih ini keluarganya si Throckmorton.
I funded the research but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you finished, come see me at the Throckmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Uangnya jadinya menggunakan bullet, menggunakan peluru. Oke, kita sudah selesaikan Frosty Welcome. Ya, kita akan berlanjut ke new case, Lost at the Sea. Oke, sampai di sini dulu videonya. Yang belum subscribe silahkan di subscribe. Jika kalian suka sama video ini, silahkan di like. Jangan lupa dibagikan ke teman-teman kalian juga, di share. So thank you banget yang sudah nonton sampai selesai. Thank you banget yang sudah nonton. Sampai ketemu di video berikutnya, and bye bye.